Welcome back in, everyone. Long time no see. Hope you're all doing well. Second day of April, Wednesday. Hard to believe. Hello, Sassy and Binny. Panda Bear's mom, Michelle Scott. Jenny Mount, you made it. Let me see here. Made it out of the safe room for now. Oh my. It's built into my garage, and the dadgum garage has ankle deep water all up in it. Oh no. You be safe. Oh my goodness. Be safe. We got a little rain. Hello, Rusty Pipes. Michelle Scott. We got a little rain today. Barb Balua, Nicey Marie, Becky Laux. Oh, I have the scanner on, just so you know. I'm listening back to today. High Reality Wins. Sebastian's on. Charlene McPike. Meow. Hello, everyone. Rusty Pipes. So I'm going to leave the scanner on. Hi, Austin Shea. Oh, 2 a.m.? This is a late one for tonight. Oh my goodness, where are you, Sam? Hi, Mari Kari Cami. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Terry Harmon. Hi, Pink Butterfly. Thunderstorm warning, your storms are just getting there. We got a little rain, but it's done. Hello, Shining Star. Hello, hello. You're in England, Great Britain. Okay. Got it. Welcome. 2 a.m. Yes, it is. Normally it's 8:30 Eastern. So what are we at right now? Yeah, we are about a half hour later than normal. Well, thank you for joining us and staying up a little while. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, Sam. We are going to read the exhibits. We still have about 30 pages of the initial document, but I thought we would read some of the exhibits. And I also have the April 2nd dispatch pulled up. I started it at 5:11 a.m. and I think I'm about 6:32 a.m. right now. Let me check. And so it will go off periodically. I'm just verifying that dispatch was from today, and then I'll go back and listen to March 25th. But so hello, Shirley H. Purple Sneakers. Thank you for the email. Busy Mama, out of power from storm. We have another round coming. My goodness, where are you, Busy Mama? Hi, Shadow. Well, welcome in, everyone. Get your snacks, your beverage. I have my Coke Zero right next to me. And two doggies, one wanting to play ball and one wanting to play frisbee. Jumping out of the bushes. Good to see you all. Hello, Mel Wilkie. Good to see you. Glad you came out of the bushes. Hey, CB, Canada. Nonstop rain and snow here now in Toronto. Oh my. Hi, Deanna Downey. Everyone's has the weather. Oh, White House, Tennessee. Okay. Okay. Sam Rawls says it's been very nice here for the last 2 weeks now, cold but sunny. That's England, my friends. Jenny's back. You're safe. Jenny Mount is just exited her safe room. That's weird. Okay. That's really weird. My end stream button just was flickering for some reason. Very strange. I've never seen that before. Okay, let's see here, Shirley H. Shirley H says, oh, oops. I'm glad you're good, Jenny. I really wish Ellie would come out and do a presser to debunk rumors on this case because everything in this case has turned into a circus. I would love that too, but unfortunately, I think for the sake of the investigation, they're going to keep they're going to stay quiet. I do. I think that they are just keeping things close to their vest, obviously. And I wish they would, because it creates a little bit of a, more speculation, more of all that. But we'll give them time. I'm hoping in time we're going to have an arrest or 2 or 3 or whatever it is. Yes, Sam, I agree. Sam says, I think that too. It's too high profile, in my opinion. It is very high profile. So I think they're keeping everything close to the vest, and they're going to make sure they have what they need. That's kind of how I see it, and that's what I'm hoping, and that's what I'm hoping, and that's what I'm hearing from Tony and Seth. Is they have a mountain of evidence, and they're building a case, and I have no idea. Don't ask me against who or any of that. You've heard Tony say the same thing. So we're just praying, we're thinking. I hope it's getting close. I feel it's getting close, but we've said that, it's just our feelings. Do any of you feel like it's getting close? Give me a 1 if you feel like we're getting close to an arrest in the Sebastian Rogers case. Give me a 2 if you think we are far from it. A 1, you think we're close to an arrest. I'm writing this down this time because I always forget. And a 2, if you think we are far from it. Oh, look at the 1s coming in. Love it. Some 1, 2, 1, 2, not sure. Excuse me. 1s. Okay. Not even close. Got it. Penny and Jacqueline, Charlene, CB, Shirley. It's evening out a little bit more. Text me's a 2. Okay, Busy Mama's 1. Maui Sons. I'm seeing. Okay, so we're kind of split. Yeah, we're split. Hello, Pebbles. Hello, Rachel 508. Austin, Brenda Austin, Austin Shea, Vicky Styron. Well, it's Vicky's first time being here on a live. Hello, Vicky. Welcome in. Hi, Town Chat Cafe. Yes, we're glad you're here. Thank you for being here. So lots of 1s. 1s, you think an arrest is soon. 2, you think we're far from it. 1.5, you're in the middle. So I see we're kind of split, And for the 1, okay, 1s. Okay. Got it. Hi, Rachel. Steffi B. The Operation Merlin Falcon channel just now subscribed. Well, welcome in. Thank you so much. We're a friendly bunch here. We've got a great chat. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Helen Wilson. Whispering Winds. Nicey Marie. Ginger Snap. Wendy M. Pink Butterfly, you're 1.5, maybe in a few months. Someone had a comment that I wanted to pull and read. Thank you, CB. Please hit the like button on your way in. Oh, Nicey Marie's says, there is a reason, in my opinion, they went to that house today. Could be. Do you mean, Nicey Marie, you think that could be why they waited until today to serve that? Is that what you mean? That could be. Sam says CP went quiet. Now he has come out of the woodwork. Something's moved him, in my opinion. Many Panthers. Hello, Kloops. Oh, two Lori's today. Lori and Lori 626. You could pull away to make dinner. They had to be in town for court, yes. Huh. Gotcha, Nicey Marie. Hi, Brandywine. Laura Y. Catherine B. Wanda Baird. Forrest Pellerin. A sheriff was at the Proudfoot home today. According to CP on another channel, he verified that a sheriff was there this morning, and he said we were served a subpoena. And he said, I'm not sure who we is. High Truth for Us. I don't know if both their names are on it. Sometimes he uses we, as we know. But on a dispatch, which by the way, I do have the dispatch on right now. So you might hear it blurred in and out, okay? So I'm trying to listen to today's dispatch in order for us to hear that ourselves, and then I'll go back to March 25th. I just want to hear if indeed it's on dispatch that they were at the house today, and then we'll on April 2nd, and then I'll listen to March 25th to it. So welcome in. Hi, Brandywine. Thank you so much for your support for 1 month. Appreciate all your hard work, Jay. Sebastian, yeah, that's right. So we are Sebastian Strong in Sebastian's Army. Thank you so much, Brandy. Much appreciate it. Gypsy said, in my opinion, it's a great occasion to eat Easter candy early. Yes, 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 yes. So the officer says criminal warrant in the dispatch. And the piece of paper that CP showed today is a subpoena. Prayer Warrior, I believe it was Prayer Warrior, did pull it up. It didn't say. I went and looked. It's not served. It's that it was issued. The word issued, and so because it's today, that could very well have been what was served today. So, but they are not the same. No, a criminal warrant can be a search warrant, an arrest warrant, a bench warrant, okay? And a criminal subpoena is to demand you to present yourself and or documentation evidence. Austin said that will flip to served eventually. Yeah. Hi, sped teacher. So we are going to get into the exhibits, and everyone was, I mean, boy, oh boy, everyone was like, what's going on? What's going on? So we do have the scanner on. A subpoena is not a criminal warrant. So here's the confusion. The officer in dispatch said he was serving a criminal warrant to the address. But the paper that CP showed today is not a criminal warrant, it's a subpoena. Okay, so there's confusion as there always seems to be with even the smallest of details in this case. So it's always good to see you guys. Thank you so much, sped teacher. Hi, smiling sleuth. Hello, hello. So we're going to just get back into we're going to get to the exhibits. We still have 30 pages of the main 100 and some page document, but I thought we'd get into some of the exhibits first. The scanner's on. We're at about, I don't know if it's 611 right now or which one it's on. Hold on, let me see what time frame it's on right now. Okay, it's on the, hold on, and I'll let you know where we're at. We are at the it's still doing 6:11 to 6:41 now. Okay. So, because he said morning, so I don't know what time it was. So I just started because I want to hear it and make sure that was today. And then we'll mark that off. And then we can go to the 25th and see if anything was served that day. But I doubt we're going to find it, honestly. But it's strange that the officer called it a criminal warrant. But people make mistakes. So thank you for being here. Let's get into before we get in the exhibits, I did want to show you, remember back when SF said his name was added to the document. Oh, it was at 8:11 this morning. Thank you so much. I'll put that down here and fix it in a second. I forgot what I was saying. Sorry, lost my train of thought, friends. I got it. 8:11. Okay, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Pause. Thank you very much. Okay, it's playing now. And you'll hear it come in when they have something to say. Okay, yes, I forgot. I lost my train of thought, of course. Hi, Jules to Callie. Hi, Christy Smith. Okay, we're getting into the exhibits. Remember when SF had said, oh, good, they added my name. Now I can oppose it or something along those lines. Well, he did file an opposition on March 24th, and I'm going to share, request to be withdrawn. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to go get my cord. Put your ball on there, honey. No. Gotta plug it in. There we go. Okay. Okie doke. Thank you. So he did request to be withdrawn. SF did. Hi, Becky Laux, Mrs. Magoo. Love the name. Jenny Machete. And I will share that with you first. The officer said criminal warrant. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Okay, let me get to the document. I'll share the screen. Can you guys hear that? Hello. Hi, Robin. You can barely hear it.
Used to get shrooms and acid off of him. Did you?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to get started. So this document here is his request to withdraw non-party opposition to motion for preliminary injunction, and he being SF. Give me a 1 if you like hearing the scanner, a 2 if it's going to bother you. A 1 if you like hearing the scanner, a 2 if it's going to bother you. Okay. Once we hear the 811, let's stop and just listen for it. Okay. They come in this 30-minute, it comes in chunks. It's going to come in this 30-minute chunk. And then what we can do is go to current time. Okay. Okay. Let me read this. Sometimes it's real quiet for a while, and we got a lot going on today. Okay. In the Court of Common Pleas of Delaware County, Pennsylvania, and here's the case number. This is so funny because often it is. Usually it's so quiet for lengths of time. A lot going on out there today. At Night Media. That's his extension. Okay, now it's quiet. Okay, so let's get back to it. Okay, so this is, the plaintiffs are At Night Media, Dog, Seth, Tony, Bullhorn, Brittany J, Jason Crime, Canine Jules, Hong, Nick the Hat. Against, versus the defendants, Barbecue Lady and Granny's Watching. And this is a I don't know how to say that. To withdraw non-party opposition to motion for preliminary injunction. It's going to bother me now. To withdraw a non-party motion for preliminary injunction. And this is from SF Investigates on March 24th, or Steve Fisher, March 24th. To the clerk of courts, kindly mark as withdrawn the non-party opposition to motion for preliminary injunction filed by Stephen Fisher, a licensed private investigator, on October 20th, 2024. I respectfully state that I am a neutral party to the injunction and no longer take a position on its issuance. This withdrawal should not be misinterpreted as support or opposition to the injunction. A copy of this filing has been served upon all counsel and parties of record. Respectfully submitted, SF, March 24th, 2025. Okay. So he has got withdrawn and he is neutral. And that does not mean he supports or opposes. He states that he is just neutral, withdrawn from it. Now, there we go. Machete, you were a DA? Publishing coordinator, that's cool. I didn't know that either. Hello, Grave Crime with Grace. You were the judge, Teach. Wow. Like gavel and gown judge? Impressed. Okay, so we are going to, they are not in order, the exhibits. When you, they're not in order on the page, so I just downloaded them and we will look at them one at a time. Let me see where we're at here. It's still playing. Okay, so let's get to it. Exhibit 301. And it says Joseph Lesniak, counsel for plaintiffs, Delaware County. So just so y'all know. So Exhibit 301. Okay, so remember they were telling us there were exchanges between people on X. Well, this is what we're going to see now is the exchanges, okay? I'm glad you all like the scanner. I can put it on every time we're on. You know, that way if something breaks, we'll have it on. You know, every time we're live, I remind me and I'll just pull it up, okay? So I'm happy to. Let me move this. Let me move my desk around a little bit more so maybe you'll hear it better without it touching my computer. Okay. I might not be able to do that. Okay. So here is the documents. I'm going to hide the comment. Thank you for your great comments, everyone. Thank you, Gypsy, for the reminder. Yeah, I want my packet too. You guys were cracking me up. You guys are all so funny. You guys are all so funny. Thank you, the Operation Merlin Falcon channel. Hi, Frank. Okay, let me hide it. I'm enjoying talking to y'all. In Sumner County, lots of flood warnings today. Kim French. Kim, you be careful. Be very careful. Everyone, a lot of you are in some serious conditions right now. Prayers for safety, sending good vibes, hugs, thoughts. We're with you. I mean, I had a little sprinkle of rain and wind. You know, I'm in Arizona and I ran in, put on a sweatshirt, turned on the heat. But you all are in serious weather. Oh, thank you, Gypsy. I appreciate you. Okay, let's get to it. We're going to read it. This one is Ethan, and you all were keeping track, wanting to keep track of how many there were. And this, I think Ethan is one of the, yeah. I think possibly Ethan was one of the, yes, Rorschach's dog is one of the defendant aligned mentioned does. Ethan at Rorschach's dog, 2/19/25. Now, as you're listening to this, please remember, this is has been approved to be heard in front of a court at a hearing. So a judge is seeing all of this, hearing all of this, reading all of this. I mean, seriously. So Ethan at Rorschach's dog, 2/19/25, hashtag canine Gulia. You keep lying and we'll keep posting the receipts. Spilled Tea Department said, we use this to run background checks for new military recruits to make sure they aren't hiding. Hold on. And it said, quote, "We use this to run background checks for new military recruits to make sure they aren't hiding history from us." Sounds like she used government software to run background checks on private citizens, doesn't it? The government computer thing was a joke because you bullies kept making jokes that I was a spy or going undercover to film a movie. So I played the game and said, yeah, and I can use my government computer to look up people. If I actually had done that, I wouldn't still be a military officer, let alone a promoted one. Bye. I mean, it is proved that she forged documents to become deputized. The LE doesn't love her too much. That was, they're talking about K9 Handler, by the way. K9 Jules. The LE doesn't love her too much. And Lover Girl, did you never start thinking about the government computer?
Eagle or Tennessee 890 Will Mary Robert Thompson.
Where was that computer? At the base? If she even were at a base, because that computer was used to dox a bunch of people. The strict rules and logs of government computer in quotes would get her in deep trouble. Bye-bye military career. And then Clubine Report said something 2 days ago. Right here's what it says 2 days ago. Let me see if I could click it. No. So 2 days ago. Okay, that was exhibit 301. Here's exhibit 302. Oh, that's right. It needs, let me see if we can rotate it. Is that right? Oh, cool. We got it. Okay. Let me make sure you're there. Can you guys believe I just figured that out? Hi, Crystal. Holly, yes. I'm waiting for this to.
Well, like airplane 50 Falls 60667. Yeah, boy.
And then it said, this is from.
Yeah.
It should be coming up about 1008. Within the next 12 minutes. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. You said it was at 8:11, right? Because there's two that's.
Yeah. Tennessee 116-000-529. OT on the campus. Yeah, boy.
Okay, so we'll go on. So this is defendant aligned white boy radio or lockdown. I need pain and this is February 19th. This is after the Pennsylvania hearing, the anti-slap. I need pain and suffering after that court appearance. Hashtag not bright media. Remember they were talking about those criticisms? And then it said, had Nick's face on here. It says youtube.com, not bright media's brilliant day in court. So they're asking for this kind of stuff to be taken down. Here's exhibit 303.
Right? Can you show me out at 1008 Stafford Court?
Here it is.
Warrant criminal.
Warrant criminal.
Yeah, what?
Okay, let's play that real quick again. Do you hear that, guys? Warrant criminal. I rewound it a little for us to catch it.
Right. Eagle or Tennessee 890 Woodbury Robert Thompson. Sure.
I'm just replaying it. I might have went back a little far. Hi, Starlito. Hi, closer to ya. Psalm 19:7. Meow. It's coming up. I may have gone back a little too far, but we'll listen to it again. It says warrant criminal. It's much clearer when you listen to it straight from Broadcastify, isn't it? I agree, Mini Panthers. Hi, Dancing Queen.
Yeah. Well, like Mills Lane, Taxi, Falls Paul, 60667. Yeah, boy. Clear more. Yeah.
Just said criminal warrant right there, too. Did you hear that? It said criminal warrant.
Did you get some photos, more Tennessee? Yes, I City 116-400-529. OC on the please. Yeah, boy.
If you're just coming in, we're listening to the scanner today, where they're telling us they're going to 1008 with a warrant criminal. I backtracked it, and I don't know how much I backtracked it. So we're just listening. Is everyone okay with that for a minute? Give me a 1 if you're okay with just waiting for that to come up again. It was much clearer hearing it firsthand off Spotify, in my opinion. Like I hadn't heard that. I hadn't heard that earlier. Thank you, Meow. I hadn't heard that earlier where it said
2 Central.
warrant or criminal warrant earlier.
2 guy. Can you show me out at 1008 Stafford Court? Warrant criminal.
Warrant criminal.
Yeah, boy.
There you go. So they went today with a warrant. Criminal is what they're saying. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us now to real time, okay? Go back, we'll go back one. What time is it? There, and I have it on autoplay now, so it'll play if anything comes up. And now we're on real time-ish, 7:37-ish. Is that, well, that's the last one they've got going right now. So wait, let me see. Let me see if I can get into, what time is it in Tennessee right now? 8:45, right? So that would be, hold on, let me check. I might have to get, yeah, so I have to get out of the archives. Hold on. Hello, Amy. Hello, hello. Hold on one second. I'm going to get out of the archives and just put us in the regular listen. Okay. Shh, can't play right now, honey. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're on. So if anything goes off from Sumner County Sheriff Dispatch, we got it going. Okay. Okay. So this, just for those of you who are not aware, this was an emergency hearing in like an injunction for relief to stop unauthorized photographing, broadcasting, and photographing, broadcasting, and I forget the other one. Photographing, broadcasting, and today is not my day, you all. But it is for relief for all of this to stop. And they're asking the court, they asked the courts with this document for an emergency hearing for relief. And I read the plaintiffs and the defendants are Barbecue and Granny's Watching. And they are, this has been approved, so there will be a hearing. It will be heard before the court. Okay, so what, we don't know what the court will decide.
Everyone, W and 9 and C for one Mike David David. 101 for Mike David David. Good morning.
Oh my goodness, Whispering Winds, thank you so much for being so generous, giving others a chance. 5 Crime Time Buzz memberships. If you receive one, please thank Whispering Winds, Donna, in my opinion. Thank you. We have our reunions Saturdays. Used to always be 1 p.m. Eastern, but the time changed now. It's been about 1:30. But we have a good time. So thank you so much, Whispering Winds, and welcome to our family. I hope it comes up soon too. I hope so. I really do. I hope so much happens soon with this case. Okay, let me keep reading. It looks like they've gone quiet for a bit. Okay, so defendant aligned at boy, white boy, said Bro Hong has cankles. And this is after the Pennsylvania thing. And then it says breaking news. And I guess it's showing cankles. I don't know. Look at them baby legs, bro. Breaking news, found outside the courthouse after claims of being butthurt by the judge's decision. Hong D's plastic Band-Aid. Hongdi Medical Equipment Company. February 19th, I challenged this person to a COCK off after they left their small p jokes on my profile. Loser deletes their X page. Will you guys help me with this? I just want to see whose is bigger and be done with this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we just found out you're gay. Don't shy away from it. No shame. I'm a male. Mine as well. Get TikTok Tony. White Boy Locke replying to White Boy Radio. And he's laughing. Tears. Exhibit 304. One second. Exhibit 304. Okay, I'm coming. White Boy Lockdown Radio.
Clear.
Sorry. White Boy Lockdown Radio. Reposted.
You ready? Zero 7 911 071 911 519. Master as well. Hi, Mark.
Okay. And at B Sunflow said, this lady is a complete train wreck. She's talking about Bullhorn. This lady is a complete train wreck. Her life is a mess and brings nothing good to any case out on social media. She needs locked up and kicked from social media completely. She is a disgrace to any child case. Lockdown Radio reposted FBI Frank. Meanwhile, they call themselves advocates. They've used Darvo to target a child abuse survivor again. Meanwhile, they call themselves advocates. They've used Darvo to target a child abuse survivor again. This is a pattern with them. And it's
Nice, clear, Andrew. Good, Laura, clear. Hey, potential traffic stop.
okay, meanwhile, they call themselves advocates. They've used Darvo to target a child abuse survivor again. This is a pattern with them. And it's not normal behavior. They hate women too, hence the strong incel gang vibe. And this person at Truth on February 20th said, via Bullhorn's logic, it's the child's fault in an SA situation for coming on to the adult perpetrator. And people want to call me vile. Aw, cute. Cute little boy right there. Okay, and White Boy Lockdown reposted at Nerdy Attic. Florida deputies in Osceola County are searching for 10-year-old Ross Mack. Last spotted Thursday near Buckland Court in Kissimmee. Look how cute he is. I wonder if he was found. He's 4'4". Where's my phone? He's 4'4", 80 pounds with brown hair. Sheriff's office put the word out on Facebook. Let me see if this child was found. That's why we're here, right?
Okay.
Oh, he was found safe earlier in the day. Okay, so he was found safe the same day. Good. Now, I think the reason that they're showing this is I'm not sure if they're showing that they're working in other cases. I'm not sure. Okay. And then this radio reposted this just in. Lore Lodge, dude Aiden wishes death upon every single one of us in epic bitch fit. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to say that. The Lore Lodge. No, I'm very much sick of it. You blithering effing idiot. I'm sick of you freaks and lunatics spewing utterly baseless accusations in order to derail public opinion on the investigation. I'm sick of you harassing me day in and day out. I'm sick of you pretending to have the moral high ground as you ignore actual abuse and focus on finding the least charitable way to view the words of a grieving father. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, the world would be a better place if every single one of you kicked the bucket. Sorry, I don't mean that just tickled me a little bit. The exchanges back and forth. Repost radio, that was Lore Lodges was funny. Radio reposted. Stop lying, blue gumballs. No one filmed in court. And they say lie. And then radio reposted, just premiered on YouTube. Hashtag Seth Rogers, Tony Mathis, Bro Lodge, Sebastian Rogers. Seth Rogers and Tony Mathis joined Bro Lodge to clear grooming accusations. We must change the paradigm. Now, these are February 20th still, just so you know. It says radio reposted, replying to at Truth and Karma. If any man did a video like this talking about his stepdaughter, I guarantee that either CPS would be called. What grown woman puts her autistic stepson on a video talking about no pajamas required? These are just images, so we can't tap them. Exhibit 305. Barbecue. Want to know my opinion on someone's lawyer? Tuesday. Watch Season 1, Episode 1, Better Call Saul. And that was on February 21st. Exhibit 306. I'll be over there in a second, just trying to see some of them. Oops, did I? There we go. Radio put or reposted, I'm not sure which. Let me see. Let me slide it over here. Okay. BHB and Not Bright got 99 problems and the courtroom is 1. BHB and Not Bright got 99 problems and the courtroom is 1. Oh, and they want them to take down everything about the case from February 19th. All live streams, all commentary, all video, all photography. That is being asked in this as well. And no unauthorized recording, photography, or audio, I believe. Okay, remove all tragedy pimps. White boy on February 21st said BHB and Not.
Okay. You want to be able to
And Not Bright got 99 problems in the courtroom is 1. BHB drunk by
3-4-6-6, 3-4-6-6, 3-4-6.
BHB and Not Bright got 99 problems in the courtroom. Exhibit 307.
So we all say.
Today we recognize Fib Frank for his dedication and commitment to the cause of truth. Badge of honor, my friend. Strong. And then at White Boy Radio, well, looks here. Was that something I said? And then below it says, at Hong at Night has blocked you. You can view public posts from at Hong at Night, but you are blocked from engaging with them. You also cannot follow or message at Hong at Night. These are some of the exhibits they're showing as evidence. And these are the things the judge, this is exactly what the judge will be reading to make his determination as to what to do regarding, they are asking for a protective order against unauthorized broadcasting, photographing, streaming. This narrative is comical, literally doesn't make sense. The desperation is real. Good one. Wispy, comments off. Did you get schooled on the truth? And then Chronicles of the Shady said, lying about recording in court and sharing for YouTubers to live stream. Shame, shame. And there's a photo. Julia Hubby, my ex-husband was, I don't know, it says Julia Hubby, my ex-husband was something, wish her fake MP patches. I don't know what that is, but a bunch of clowns is down here. And then it's got, obviously they're sitting in court. See that? There's Nick. I can't tell who anyone else is. So Tammy Joe said, you're hearing Regina's background, moron. Also, they took their phone. How could it be live streamed? They took their phones. How could it be live streamed? Boy, lockdown. Look, them ankles loose, baby. Flying to at White Boy Radio. Picture of Nick. Halo Effect. Lockdown Radio reposted Halo Effect. This is one of my favorite moments of thick ASS effery by the idiots of X. Back in November, SF wrote a status on X, and Mom of Three Girls copied and pasted it into CPS Laura's chat to make her aware, LOL. Okay, that means Mom of Three Girls is actually SF. So back in November, SF wrote a status on X, and Mom of Three Girls copied and pasted it into CPS Laura's chat to make her aware. That means Mom of Three Girls is actually SF because 2 + 2 = 7. Ha ha ha. And someone said, oldie but goodie, account again. Steve is Mom of Three Girls. He forgot he was using a sock puppet. Ba-wah. And I can't read this. There's text going on between Mom of Three Girls and someone else. And it says, I have offered to go on, or she can call the court to report me for forging the court documents she claims I did. That way I can be live on her show as she reports me for a felony. There is no reason she would decline my information unless she is a fraud trying to get viewers by using my name. So will she accept? And they must be talking about mom of 3 girls. Sorry, my dogs are so noisy. They're rolling around. Okay. Lockdown Radio reposted at Shaby, February 21st. Hashtag Bullhorn at American Law 411. Here you go. The receipt, you hashtag idiot. I know math is hard for you, but this isn't rocket science. Donate the $100 to at NCMC, like you said, you hashtag child exploiter. Hashtag Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, hashtag Sebastian Rogers, hashtag Seth Rogers, hashtag tragedy pin. Dolly, you funny man. Hello. I think the law dropped the ball. The only things Chris loves is himself. Sebastian was the only child. They're weaponizing the children. Shaking my head. Why didn't this gas station probably get a pic of him and license plate? And that's Laura Lodge when Seth and Tony are on. Bullhorn. Okay. You eating your snacks over there? My buddy at this is Lockdown Radio. My buddy at SF Investigates coming through with some real footage regarding the case. This is February 21st. That's 2025 because on February 21st of 2024, Sebastian was not yet missing. Thank you, Steve. Something the Green Team could never do, meaning getting real footage. The following media includes potentially sensitive content. White Boy Radio reposted Coffin Doofus, the FBI retired farm animal expert, thinks Ellie should tell the public that Sebastian wears diapers. Yeah, because his dignity, they're terrible. Because his dignity and privacy. I'm sorry, I can't believe they said Coffin Doofus. I mean, it's just, yeah, because his dignity and I respect Jen so much. I think she's such an asset to our community. Yeah, because his dignity and privacy hasn't been stolen and or violated from him enough already, effing B. They are not diapers. Diapers are for babies. And then he gave the finger. Joseph Lesniak, 309. Exhibit 309. I'm going to come over and just say hi. Make sure I still have you guys here. Oh, I know. I mean, I don't know, Jenny. Jenny said, why are we assigned to get footage? I know you guys, I'm sorry when I laughed out loud a little bit, but some of it is so ridiculous. It's laughable. So I apologize, but some of it is funny. Holly, yes, thank you so much for the super sticker. You are so sweet. I appreciate your donation. And Sassy T, thank you as well. Brandywine, thank you so much for being a month of support. And again, I really appreciate it. I truly do. I appreciate all my viewers, whether you're a subscriber, viewer, member. I truly have a great time at our reunions on Saturday. And thank you so much for supporting that and coming. And if you receive the memberships from Whispering Winds, Donna, be sure you say thank you and join us Saturday. Okay. Yes, I will remove this. There we go. Oh, you guys, you were cracking me up last night with your packet jokes and today you cracked me up with someone said, no, it's the HIPAA law when we were talking about when CP said, anytime you're served something, it's considered a warrant. And then someone commented, yeah, and it's a HIPAA law. You guys are on one. You got some good one-liners lately, everybody. Good, Meow. I look forward to seeing you there. I look forward to seeing everyone there. It is funny to read in a way, but it's horrible that it's involved in a missing child case, right? If you look at it in it is funny. I mean, it's hilarious in some aspects, but it's not funny when it's rather than searching for Sebastian or in the light of a child's name or disappearance. So just forgive me if I giggle once in a while. Packets contain the directions on all the things. That's right. And you have to be on the list to get the packet. Okay. So White Boy Radio said, I owe one more call Monday for Hong shenanigans. Tired of this intelligence agency running their mouth. DM me if he's DM me if he's even thinking about me. White Boy Radio calls Nick the fraud's parole officer.
People just said classified and homingling ignorance girls.
This is February 21st, also 2 days, I believe it was 2 days after the court hearing, said Lockdown Radio reposted FBI Frank saying this BJ.
Edward Easton.
This BJ woman is a dimwit, allegedly with BJ Clown World. Allegedly with Brittany J. Clown World. And Brittany J. is one of the word just came out, went completely out of my head. Oops, sorry. Plaintiffs, I'm sorry. She is a plaintiff. Lockdown Radio reposted. Ploffendaffer is an absolute disgrace. She definitely is pushing a narrative. Why dismiss this video? Ellie said the lights video was of no consequence, but they push it. Why? To me, they just want Katie to be guilty of a heinous act, period. Exhibit 311. Missing. Let's see. Oh, it's Justin and Remy. Missing a chunk of Justin's hair. If you have any information on the whereabouts of his missing hair, please call Not Bright Media. We have fake reward money and truth serum. 1-800 Blonde PUBES. Exhibit 312. February 22nd. Well, I don't want to say I'm psychic or anything, but I called it. Yeah, the parole officer, yes. But you don't get to be a group doing shenanigans. Angers, February 21st. Remember this? You give the weasels a sip, they take a gulp, like Flasher in the Flask. And he's got a link there. Flasher is who he calls SF. Exhibit 313. This guy is such a moron. It's comical. This is Lockdown Radio. This guy is such a moron, it's comical. Do you know how awesome it is outsmarting an entire intelligence agency? And it's Hongji. It says at Delaware, this is February 22nd. At Delaware Delco, this guy calling your buildings and doing lives on YouTube with the calls. He not tell the people he called that he records them either. He'd been doing it since September. Exhibit 314. February 22nd. And there's a picture again of Remember, he said baby legs and then Nick. And it says, I can't take you seriously. If it's not his overbite, it's your cankles. Hashtag not bright media. Hashtag overbite. Hashtag cankles. The following media includes potentially sensitive content. Exhibit 315. Oh, War Eagle's in here. Come on, Grandma. Or White Boy says, come on, Grandma. And War Eagle, follow me on YouTube. Join oh, he's putting this on here. It says, come on, Grandma. War Eagle 1966 has blocked you. So he's saying, come on, Grandma. Okay, so White Lockdown Radio reposted SF on February 22nd to those to those claiming that the surveillance footage released by the media shows a person walking a dog. That is not the case. The individual walking the dog appeared 5 minutes earlier. I have attached a portion of that clip for reference. Our entire point was to ensure that. Now, where's the clip of the dog being walked? This is his clip of the dog being walked. And my source in the neighborhood told me that was not the dog being walked because they walk every night and they showed me the route that they walk. SF's new footage tells a story. Was dog using Sebastian to sell his book? Let's review. And something says tragedy vultures here. SF's new footage tells a story. Was dog using Sebastian to sell his book? And Lockdown Radio reposted, you are a sock account. You are a granny. You are SF. Your picture is AI. You are not a real person. You live in Florida. Is this a sure sign of having absolutely nothing to argue back with? Is this what that looks like? I think it is. And Beth Bald, replying, said, you're a dumb A. I would fire them for not telling me something that may help me find my child. That was a shady PI anyway, from what I've. White Boy Lockdown reposted SF. Although my mom passed away unexpectedly 10 years ago, today would have been her 79th birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you and I miss you every day. Mm-hmm. That was a fun stream, and that was on the 22nd. Lockdown Radio, beautiful, reposted at B Sunflower, probably. Wow, speaking on others' children is not cool. Leave. Leave at Barbecue Lady's children alone. Both these women are nasty, vile. And it's Kelly Cat. She wouldn't even know if her children went missing. She's too busy on YouTube to care about what her children are doing. And then Sweetie Pilo said, I bet their kids are so neglected, especially when we know they're shouting their mouths off like 20 hours per day. I love Sweetie Pilo. Lockdown Radio reposted Honey Bad at Bad News Bear, probably. Shaby. Hashtag Bullhorn Betty. Okay. We will find you, Sebastian Rogers. Okay. Okay. The cake. And they said, what's that? Of course, you know what they're thinking or trying to allude that is. It's not. Bullhorn Betty at American Law 411. I can make fun of you and I can laugh at you and I will. Bada bing, bada boom. You spelled his name wrong. You complete hashtag dumb F. It's spelled Sebastian. Shaking my head. Hashtag Sebastian Rogers. Because the S is missing. That's why they're. That was very nice, though, to make a cake for him on his birthday. Truth Hurts. Oh, Lockdown Radio reposted Truth Hurts F you, Brittany J, and all you Bs on your panel for talking. Oh, that scared me. Hold on. F you, Brittany J, and all you Bs on the panel for talking SHIT about Katie's looks in the recent interview. This is from February 22nd. I pray none of you ever have to go through what Katie has in the last year. F all of you. Remember, you reap what you sow. Lockdown Radio reposted Halo Effect at Halo Concept. Just a reminder from a legitimate source. Most of you losers out there pretend to care about this kid, when in fact your main goal is to seek a dopamine frenzy from accusing family members of the missing. We have seen it time and time again. I think it's projection, to be honest. And Peach at Peachy Clean 123 on February 22nd, replying to Peachy Clean 123, go forth, one, go forth. That was one of them. Involving Katie Proudfoot. She is the mother of 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers, who is still missing after he disappeared from his Hendersonville, Tennessee home nearly 6 months ago. Yes, this warrant is related to Sebastian's case. No, Proudfoot is not under arrest. This is February 22nd. Authorities tell me she is a victim in a harassment case. That's right. My understanding is this involves some overzealous busybody who believes Katie's somehow responsible for her son. Radio reposted Wispy at Forgotten 788, February 22nd. So this is all like a month or 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks. I just can't do this anymore. The ignorance astounds me. Betty stalked Mr. Bowersox all effing day, period. My God, it's right in front of you. Open your dang eyes. Jesus, help these fools. And then someone said, but how do you feel in danger when you've never met somebody as far as the Bowersox go? It was Mr. Bowersox that got out of his car, started yelling at Betty and JLR and Dolly. So it's not just Betty saying it, in my opinion. And Revival said, when did Mr. Bowersox get out of his car and start yelling at Betty? I've seen the video of Betty jumping out of her car in the middle of traffic to yell at Mr. Bowersox. It's in the same video, duh. He got out of his car and then he said, are you following me? And he didn't. Lockdown Radio reposted at BCTC Lynn. Don't listen to the noise. Stay on task. I pray that KP and CP stay off social media for at least a week after their Fox interview airs. They are doing the right thing by speaking about Sebastian to media with larger, more credible reach. Everything else is noise. Exhibit 316. Okay, and so SF was is now being called a proposed, witness, and Lockdown is a defendant aligned. Okay, I believe. Barbecue Lady on February 26th, and Barbecue Lady is a defendant. What happened in society that leaves these 20 to 30-year-olds still living at home with their parents? Make my bed, do my laundry, cook for me. How about go get a real effing job and stop having your mommy and daddy coddle you in your 30s? I'd be embarrassed as H mooching off of SF on February 23rd. As we approach the 1 year mark since Sebastian Rogers went missing.
74, Kentucky Register. 4-8, Young Sam Davis.
Sorry, guys, we need to switch base here for a second. There is an update from X about Chris Proudfoot. Hold on, about CP. glad I looked at my alert while I had y'all right here. Let's see here. 50 seconds ago. Ooh, you're getting it right hot off the press, my friends. Look at that. Okay, let me give it. You got it. Okay. This was 50 seconds ago, and the title is At Night Responds to Baseless Claims by Chris Proudfoot regarding the $447,000 reward for missing teen Sebastian Rogers. He was on a panel today. Hi, YouTuber. I know, Misty. I can't wait till someone's. Well, yes, I agree. I agree, Misty. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this update. Just came in 50 seconds ago. Wait. Oops. Where did I go? There. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Okay. I had another X open, so. Okay, April 2nd for immediate release. At Night responds to baseless claims by CP regarding the $447,000 reward for missing teen Sebastian Rogers. And Diana Bond, you're right. Diana says it's outrageous that all this garbage is ongoing. Not once do they say this is supposed to be about Sebastian. They talk about harassed, all the threats from their family. It's okay for them, in my opinion. The thing of it is once they get all of this stuff out of the way, hopefully it can be completely 100 about Sebastian. Like this right here now, this release is telling us again, and it makes us wonder, why would anyone want to minimize the reward being offered for a child or your child? Right? Think about that in your head. Why would anyone want to minimize the reward that's out for a child or your child? Hi, Misty. This immature BS is a huge waste of taxpayers' funds. Sad these folks are obstructing and causing distractions from Sebastian being found. Amen. And thank you for the donation, my friend. Very sweet. Sassy and Holly, thank you as well. Whispering Winds, thank you as well for your gifted memberships. And Brandy Wine, thank you for your 1 month of support. I appreciate all you all do for being here. Keep reading. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just don't understand it. If it were me, and I know I don't have a missing child, I'd be screaming, it's $500,000 now almost, Can someone help me get it to $500,000? I don't know, but I've not been in that position, but I certainly wouldn't be minimizing it by 400,000 almost. Okay. For immediate release, At Night responds to baseless claims by Chris Proudfoot regarding the $447,000 reward for missing teen Sebastian Rogers. Hendersonville, Tennessee. At Night, in collaboration with Dog the Bounty Hunter, has issued a strong response to recent remarks made by CP Chris Proudfoot, the alleged stepfather of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. The alleged stepfather of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Proudfoot vanished from the Proudfoot residence on February 25th, 2024. Mr. Proudfoot has publicly mocked and belittled the $447,000 reward offered for credible information leading to the recovery of his missing stepson. A reward that exists because of the failure under his roof. Whoa, boom, boom, boom. He has called it a joke, a remark as outrageous as it is revolting. See, I feel the same way. Why would you do that? Why do you minimize something that is so positive? Let it be crystal clear. This reward is real, active, and growing, backed by Dwayne Dog the Bounty Hunter Chapman, At Night, and an expanding coalition of American citizens desperate to find a child who disappeared on Proudfoot's watch. Woo! For a man who has done, sorry, friends. For a man who has done nothing to advance the search, Mr. Proudfoot has had no hesitation in undermining those who have given everything to it. He and his wife, KP, have refused help, rejected direct offers from Dog the Bounty Hunter, lied about their cooperation, and aligned themselves with YouTube disruptors and conspiracy profiteers rather than true investigators, volunteers, or the public. Now they insult the very people searching for their son. At Night is actively exploring civil legal options against Mr. and Mrs. Proudfoot for their defamatory conduct, willful misrepresentation, and interference with the search for Sebastian. Let me say that again. At Night is actively exploring civil legal options against Mr. and Mrs. Proudfoot for their defamatory conduct, willful misrepresentation, and interference with the search for Sebastian. Their repeated lies and coordinated distractions have placed legitimate efforts and the safety of the public in harm's way. That is not merely negligent, it is dangerous. We will not tolerate it. Every dollar of this reward represents urgency, action, and the commitment of those who refuse to let a 16-year-old boy vanish without a fight. Amen. Hallelujah. If the Proudfoots are incapable of supporting this effort, the least they can do is refrain from spreading misinformation. Whew. If you have firsthand verifiable information, if you have firsthand verifiable, sorry, y'all, hold on. We're reading this again. If you have firsthand verifiable information regarding the disappearance or location of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, contact Sumner County Sheriff's Office, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, FBI tip line, Dog the Bounty Hunter and At Night, Sebastian at manhunt.com.
They cursed. They are disconnected. No, significant history that addresses the animal home.
Okay. They're busy tonight, aren't they? I mean, I have listened to it nights. I've listened to it nights where you barely hear anything. Okay. Sumner County Sheriff's Office number 615-451-3838. TBI 1-800-TBI-FIND. Or tips to TBI at tbi.tennessee.gov. FBI is tips.fbi.gov. Dog and At Night, you can call or text 844-922-3236 or email Sebastian at manhunts.one. Uh-oh. Wednesday night. Sebastian is still missing. The reward is real. The stakes are serious. And we read this recently, the new flyer. And then they've included and then they And then they also added from December 21st. At Night is aware that Chris Proudfoot, the stepfather of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers and husband to Katie Proudfoot, appeared on a YouTube panel where he made several false claims. One notably false assertion was that Dog the Bounty Hunter did not attempt to contact him. Sorry, I had that up. Oh, yes. Genia Stevens needs to use all caps, my friends. Yes, YouTuber. I'm sorry. I'm going to read it again, too, because that's just too much. Genia Stevens needs to use all caps because of an eye situation. And there's a couple of others. Hello, C. Taylor. We are going to read it again. That was a lot. Reese's Cups. You're making Reese's Cups? Yum. I want one. Mel, I understand how you're feeling. I do. I do. Okay. Let's go ahead and read it again. This was a big one. So they're seeking. Let me see. Hi, Cinderella.
So he's left in a black Kia heading towards 109 North. That's it.
Hey, yes, we do have a couple people. There's like 3 or 4 people with eye issues. There's a list. I'm trying to think who all it is, but I know it's Genia Stevens, and she's in here today that she uses all caps. Okay. Can't remember who else it is. They'll let us know. Okay. I want to read this again. Dog. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put that up. Dog was, I didn't mean to put that up, you guys. This is just something else. This release. I'm so glad they hit hard back. Do you like where he said alleged stepfather? What does that mean? Alleged stepfather. Has anyone ever seen a marriage certificate? Just out of curiosity. Yeah. I agree, Kloops. I agree, Kloops. Welcome in. I believe that the bad behavior we have seen from CP is only a fraction. Behavior we have seen from CP is only a fraction of what Sebastian had to endure when he was alone with him, in my opinion. Yeah, we've talked about that, the anxiety, and especially, for anyone, right? But if you have autism, you have a hard time reading emotions. And so imagine that eggshell walk allegedly is even scarier because he doesn't know how to read and how to predict and, or whatever. Maybe he does. Maybe Sebastian has a better grip on gauging others' emotions, but it would be very hard. Oh, maybe the alleged is because he doesn't act like a stepfather. Good. Thank you.
So I might have a possible name on the suspect.
Okay. Hi, Miriam M. I just heard, I just put that up, Sassy, so we could all look at that. Hi, Holly S. Okay, I'm going to read this again. This is quite an update, and we got it hot off the press. 50 seconds in. Your girl Jay gave it to you 50 seconds in. Ooh. Okay. For immediate release. April 2nd. At Night responds to baseless claims by Chris Proudfoot regarding the $447,000 reward for missing teen Sebastian Rogers. Hendersonville, Tennessee. At Night, in collaboration with Dog the Bounty Hunter, At Night, in collaboration with Dog the Bounty Hunter, has issued a strong response to recent remarks made by CP, the alleged stepfather of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Proudfoot vanished from the Proudfoot residence on February 25th, 2024. Mr. Proudfoot has publicly mocked and belittled the $447,000 reward offered for credible information leading to the recovery of his. Hold on, guys. Mr. Proudfoot has publicly mocked and belittled the $447,000 reward. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
Let's see, it's Tennessee 475. Lincoln Victor Young.
I'm just going to pause it just for a second. Mr. Proudfoot has publicly mocked and belittled the $447,000 reward offered for credible information leading to the recovery of his missing stepson, a reward that exists because of the failure under his roof. Wow. He has called it a joke. A remark as outrageous as it is revolting. Let it be crystal clear. So he's using CP's own words. This reward is real, active, and growing, backed by Dwayne Dog the Bounty Hunter Chapman, At Night, and an expanding coalition of American citizens desperate to find a child who disappeared on Proudfoot's watch. For a man who has done nothing to advance the search, Mr. Proudfoot has had no hesitation in undermining those who have given everything to it. He and his wife, Katie Proudfoot, have refused help, rejected direct offers from Dog the Bounty Hunter, lied about their cooperation, and aligned themselves with YouTube disruptors and conspiracy profiteers rather than true investigators, volunteers, or the public. Now they insult the very people searching for their son. At Night is actively exploring civil legal options against Mr. and Mrs. Proudfoot for their defamatory conduct, willful misrepresentation, and interference with the search for Sebastian. Their repeated lies and coordinated distractions have placed legitimate efforts and the safety of the public in harm's way. First litigation we've heard about, right? That is not merely negligent, it is dangerous, and we will not tolerate it. Every dollar of this reward represents urgency, action, and the commitment of those who refuse to let a 16-year-old boy vanish without a fight. If the Proudfoots are incapable of supporting this effort, the least they can do is refrain from spreading misinformation. Sebastian is still missing. The reward is real. The stakes are serious. What do y'all think? Oh, you are? She said she's going out to Tennessee to put out fires, and her eyesight's fine. She just wanted to put on some all caps. I do it too. I put all caps in by accident, some quite a bit actually. Okay. Let me just get that up. So what do you all think? Yeah, At Night is now investigating, pursuing, checking into civil litigation against the Proudfoots. just happened, Austin. Because apparently CP was saying again that the reward wasn't valid. And so this update just came out. We got it at 50 seconds. That's right. I'm proud of that. And they said that they are seeking civil litigation now against the Proudfoots for defamatory behavior, misleading information, etc. So that just came out. There's no case yet, Austin. It just came out just on this update. Hi, Ki, Helen Kent, Tracy Hartu, Shay Day 77. I think I'm tired of CP. Been tired of CP and his entire family. I'm ready for something to go down. I think we all are, my friend. Jenny Mount says, I want to go help in the near future. I'm about 4 hours from there. I wish I were that close. I would too. Kelly the OG. Hey, everyone. Just got here. Please catch me up. Kelly, you missed a real hot off the press. We got it under a minute, hot off the press from At Night. Furious. Dog is furious. All I need is Jesus said at Buzz, could this be the paperwork delivered today? I doubt it because he was on panels today after the paperwork. So I'm assuming it's today that this was said. Okay. So good thinking though. All I need is Jesus. That's a good thought, but I don't believe so. I believe this is reacting to something that was said on the panels today. And but I don't believe a case is yet because it says that they will consider, or what, how did they put it? Let me repeat it to you again. Okay. Oh, I got the wrong thing pulled up. Hold on. I'll just read it to you. I won't. Okay. It says At Night responds to baseless claims by Chris Proudfoot regarding the $447,000 reward for missing teen Sebastian Rogers. They've said the alleged stepfather of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, Proudfoot, vanished from the Proudfoot residence on February 25th, 2024. This is Dog's strong response, by the way. Mr. Proudfoot has publicly mocked and belittled the $447,000 reward offered for credible information leading to the recovery of his missing stepson, a reward that exists because of the failure under his roof. He has called it a joke, a remark as outrageous as it is revolting. Okay. And they talk about that the reward is real, active, growing, and it's backed by Dog, At Night, an expanding coalition of American citizens desperate to find a child who's disappeared on Proudfoot's watch. Sorry, it's the last time I'll read it, but some people just came in. For a man who has done nothing to advance the search, Mr. Proudfoot has had no hesitation in undermining those who have given everything to it. He and his wife, KP, have refused help, rejected direct offers from Dog the Bounty Hunter, lied about their cooperation, and aligned themselves with YouTube disruptors and conspiracy profiteers, rather than true investigators, volunteers, or the public. Now they insult the very people searching for their son. At Night is actively exploring civil legal options against Mr. and Mrs. Proudfoot for their defamatory conduct, willful misrepresentation, and interference with the search for Sebastian. Their repeated lies and coordinated distractions have placed legitimate efforts and the safety of the public in harm's way. It is not merely negligent, it is dangerous. We will not tolerate it. Every dollar of this reward represents urgency, action, and the commitment of those who refuse to let a 16-year-old boy vanish without a fight. If the Proudfoots are incapable of supporting this effort, the least they can do is refrain from spreading misinformation. So they're saying they're actively exploring civil legal options against KP and CP for defamatory conduct, willful misrepresentation, interfering with the search for Sebastian. Okay, and that their repeated lies and coordinated distraction have placed legitimate efforts and the safety of the public in harm's way. No, you're fine. What's your thought? All I need is Jesus. What's your thought? Hi, Lori 626. Hi, Broken Wings. So what do y'all think? Oh, Lisa B. Always. You just got back from your grandchild's 9th birthday celebration. Happy birthday to your grandchild. I hope it was a wonderful time. Hi, wait, what? Hello. Wait, what? It's wait, what? Okay, let's keep reading. We're on the exhibits. If another, here, I'll turn my phone on so I'll, oh, did another one come on? No. Okay, same one. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. I had another alert. That's it. Okay. If we get one, I've got my phone right here. I'll turn the scanner back on. And we'll keep reading our exhibits. Oops, my Broadcastify closed. Hold on 1 second. So now it sounds like another possible litigation that, you know, again, is going to keep us from, you know, and unfortunately, but I think it's a necessary one, you know, I think it's a necessary one. I really do. If anything was necessary, litigation, in my opinion, against people who are doing the things that they said in that paragraph is very important and will stop all the madness. Okay, let me have to pull it back up. Sorry, y'all. Let's pull it back up. Where's Sumner? Okay, there you go. Okay, so we're back on. The scanner's back on. Thank you, C. Taylor, for saying that. Thank you for saying that. See how things get turned around? We never know, do we? We don't. Anderson. Hi, Rita Ledford. Good to see you. Concern K, hello. Let's keep reading. We are on the exhibits. This is the exhibit Lockdown Radio reposted on. Hold on.
Go ahead.
February the 23rd. As we approach the 1-year mark since Sebastian Rogers went missing, instead of uniting to find Sebastian, debates over runaway versus foul play or abduction versus lost person is the focus. The priority should be finding Sebastian. Law enforcement and professionals will find and that was from FS, Exhibit 317. SF is no longer involved in the case, apparently. Lockdown Radio reposted Sane Outlaw. Day 362, hashtag Sebastian Rogers is still missing. 16-year-old young man from Hendersonville, Tennessee, vanished without a trace. Any info, please call 1-800-TBI-FIND, up to $50K reward. Incorrect. Oh, wait, at that time it might have been. Yeah, the 26th is when. No? Well, whatever. And then here's Sebastian's flyer. last seen on February 25th in the area of Stafford Court. I sure hope we can locate him soon. Lockdown Radio, who, by the way, is a defendant-aligned doe on this case. The defendants are Barbecue Lady and Granny's Watching, and Lockdown Radio is mentioned as a defendant-aligned doe, and he reposted on February 23rd. It says, full video credit to Lippy. Lippy, that was hilarious. An angry grandma at the end needs a chef's kiss. I would love to hear her comment on BHB. They are coming to get you, Betster. Bullhorn Betty. Lockdown Radio reposted You Should Be. The panel led by their organizational leader, Britt, get foul discussing info in Sebastian Rogers' case. Okay, he then reposted on February 23rd to I'm effing raking. It's all for you, Mrs. Baylock, the Omen. Hashtag Bullhorn Betty, hashtag Brittany J, hashtag True Crime Jewels, hashtag Julie Skolnick, hashtag Hong Ji, hashtag The Burning Bush. RLJ Ministries, The Burning Bush, with these guests and many more. Rockdown Radio reposted, damn, that Barbecue Lady is on fire. Y'all messed up big time. Barbecue Lady said on February 23rd, defamation of character is the act of damaging someone's reputation by spreading false information about them. It can be written, which is libel, or spoken, which is slander. And these are text messages, but I can't see them. A white boy Lockdown Radio reposted February 23rd. FBI Frank Jenny from the AG desk, who doesn't work for the FBI but has FBI in her tag, who puts their former employer's name in their social media tags. She's an embarrassment and a failure. Halo Effect replying to @Coffindaffer. I love Jen Coffindaffer. 25 years in FBI, retired FBI. She's a wonderful asset to our community. I hope you are able to take away from all these comments that you are just terrible at this. You have no business talking about my type of crime or missing persons. Who is that? Oh. SF. Lockdown Radio reposts SF. The video release of the unknown person captured in the 12:17 a.m. surveillance footage was reportedly deemed irrelevant. However, a scent-specific canine tracked from Sebastian's home up Stafford Court through backyards and to the exact spot on Kellen Lane where this is. And he's talking about the flashlight path. There was no dogs that went the flashlight path that we know of. Lockdown Radio, that was CP told us the flashlight path and that the dogs followed that. Allegedly from my memory. Lockdown Radio reposted on February 23rd. Hashtag Seth Rogers. What was that? What was on that laptop that Microsoft called TBI on you? The following audio is from Momming It Up. Seems to me Seth has always made a I don't know what that's about. That everything else is covered. Lockdown Radio. Oh my goodness. On February 24th, Not Bright Media's secret documents leaked. At no single point has the Bible to tell you not to freebase cocaine. White Boy Lockdown, February 24th. It's weird and obsessive. Rain says, Dear Seth supporters, is this a normal statement? Seth is sexually inappropriate and it's not okay. White Boy Lockdown Radio reposted Crabtree. Let me make this very clear. Very clear. SF has not been a part of the GPR stuff. Also, I only started doing this a year ago, not even that it takes a crap load of training to be able to do this. It's not something you can say I have a cert and done. And I stand on the fact that anything I Exhibit 319. Lockdown Radio reposted on February 24th. How in God's name is this goof troop making fun of anyone's looks? Dude has chubby little cheeks and stub legs. You got army fatigue lady and overbite. Hong should be ashamed of making memes. And again, this is a court picture. Because they're sitting in, remember, from court? Now we know that was Hong on the other end. Exhibit 320. Lockdown Radio, The Odd Obsession with Luigi Mangione. Women can't. White Boy Lockdown. No way Betty Bullhorn survives Tennessee jail system. White Boy Lockdown. Opie Anthony, Dog the Bounty Hunter voicemail controversy. White Boy Lockdown reposted SF. This clown. What kind of worthless scum promotes his channel on the 1-year anniversary of a missing teenage boy with a promo like this? Your parents must be so disappointed and ashamed of the type of person you became. You have failed at life and simple decency. New one-on-one interview with KP. Shame. Mob Crew. Exhibit 321. LMFAO by Lockdown Radio. I'm blocked. Someone tag her. Beautiful sunflower at B Sunflow. Where you at, Betty LOL? What you out doing, girl? Sweet release. Bullhorn. Exhibit 322. White Boy Lockdown reposted no wire hangers at Team YouTube, hashtag Bullhorn Betty. At Team YouTube, hashtag Bullhorn Betty is violating for active protective orders. The family is against her. Currently, she has 6 violations and due in court March 19th, 25 for a criminal hearing brought on by the state of Tennessee. She was ordered to not speak on them via social media. Please share, tag YouTube. Small in at Care Bear Mom 618. Missing Sebastian Rogers, POS, MIA, mother speaks first. Tennessee. Oh, missing Sebastian Rogers, piece of S, missing in action, mother speaks. Tennessee YouTube. At YouTube, this woman has an active 4 orders of protection with 6. So they're reporting it to YouTube. Oh, I don't need that one. Wow. Been a lot, right? I'm glad they documented though. So here's Tony. This one's about Tony. UA Crimson Tide reposted from I'm effing raking. I spy more than an upside down lampshade, Mr. Mathis. I sure hope that's Mrs. Mathis. Just saying. I'm just saying. I don't even, oh. They're talking about the hand here. UA Crimson Tide reposted I'm effing raking. I spy more than an upside down lampshade, Mr. Mathis. I sure hope that's Mrs. Mathis. Just saying. I'm just saying. So they're just reposting it. Exhibit 324, Barbecue Lady. And it doesn't have a date here. They never even provided the context of what my comment refers to. It was a hypothetical answer to the host's question. I haven't heard too many things out of that side that are factual. 4 restraining orders, getting a tattoo of Sebastian's name on your body, putting out edited Barbecue Lady. What happened in society that leaves these 20 to 30-year-olds still living at home with their parents. Make my bed, do my laundry, cook for me. How about go get a real effing job and stop having your mommy and daddy coddle you in your 30s? I'd be embarrassed as H mooching off. Barbecue lady. LOL, that's all I know how to do. How would you know? You don't know me either. Barbecue lady. Just another liar. This person does not know me at all, and to publicly state that I wrote or had anything to do with the GoFundMe that was made for me is also an effing lie, because I didn't make it. I didn't write it. Don't have access to it. I have stated this many times. Be silenced for trying to help. Please consider donating or sharing this campaign. Every contribution makes a difference and keeps Sebastian's story alive. Ooh. Exhibit 325. SF. Crimson Tide reposted SF. Although appearing to discount recent possible video evidence, TBI said in their release, quote, the sheriff urges any photographic information be sent immediately, as time may be of the essence in relevant sightings. So was it not relevant? Anna Harlan, replying to SF. I thought this was interesting. It's never been asked for in Summer Wells TBI posts. They're talking about any photographic information to be sent. We encourage anyone with credible information to provide that through the TBI tip line at 1-800-TBI-FIND. If your tip includes a sighting, let me turn this down. If your tip includes a sighting of someone who may resemble Sebastian, please send any photos to tips@tbi.tennessee.gov. The sheriff urges any photographic information to be sent immediately, as time may be of the essence in relevant sightings. I don't remember when that was. I wish we knew. UA Crimson Tide reposted Anna Harlan at News Junkie 0214, replying to SF. Additional photos. Please share additional photos of Sebastian. Please share them and his flyer. Show his photos to your friends, the person standing next to you in line, anywhere you can. Excuse me. Okay, UA Crimson Tide says you should be ashamed, or UA Crimson Tide reposted you should be ashamed snoozing. Her subscribers think this is a normal night. Aw, BJ. UA Crimson Tide reposted SF. Although appearing to discount recent possible video evidence, TB said in the release, quote, the sheriff urges any photographic information be sent immediately, as time may be of the essence in relevant sightings, end of quote. So was it really not relevant? Anna Harlan, I thought this was interesting. It's never been asked for in Summer Wells TBI posts. We just read that. We encourage anyone with credible information to provide that through the TBI tip line at 1-800-TBI-FIND. If your tip includes a sighting of someone who may resemble Sebastian, please send any photos to tips@tbi.gov. Does anyone know when that one came out? That's interesting. The sheriff urges any photographic information be sent immediately, as time may be of the essence in relevant sightings. We saw this one. I think this might be a double again. Yes. Okay. And then this one, Crimson Tide.
Central. Fair warning.
Crimson Tide says she's a smoke show and she's smart, so I'm pretty sure she's here to stay. And I don't know who they're talking about. SF said.
In mileage 76268.
SF Investigates says, okay, it's charity challenge time again. Bullhorn failed to meet the 50,000 charity challenge last time. Will at Just Cat Talking also fail? You claim that I have 5 private investigator licenses with my name spelled differently on all of them and insinuate that I have x.com/justcattalking. No idea. A lot of it's so much nonsense, isn't it? SF says, and I don't know when this was, it just says 2 days ago, I will be on Web Sleuth's YouTube show in about 15 minutes. Ashley from 4th grade said, watching now, keep that GF around. It helps me focus. And there he is. This is very distracting. Water your plant. UA Crimson Tide reposted, you should be ashamed. Snoozing, ... Her subscribers think it's a normal night. Exhibit 326. Barbecue lady. Put all of what? There's nothing to put on me. You're all wild. Put all of what? There's nothing to put on me. You all are wild. Just relax and wait for the judge to rule. Vol are causing chaos. It's very strange. It's very weird obsession to observe from the general public. Barbecue lady, it's not hard. It's impossible to find. Easter egg. Exhibit 327. Barbecue lady, just like their followers and supporters saying their attorney didn't get his ASS handed to him in the hallway. Lesniak really thought he did a good job. The worst complaint one of the attorneys ever saw in 50 years, and she quoted it. Labeled reading the complaint as worse than reading the claw necessary for some. I saw the Grim Reaper. Try and crack that. Barbecue lady. Exhibit 328. Barbecue lady. Very educational. 100% artificial. 0% intelligence. Probably the best quote ever. Exhibit 329. Just another thing I'm sending to my lawyer. No one cares about something that happened almost a quarter of a century ago. I served my time. You're a C. Ugh. Exhibit 330. Riddle me this, riddle me that. This is Barbecue Lady. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Patience is a virtue and F you too. Also, bullying and cyber harassing someone, especially when you yourself publicly state that the person you are bullying has a mental illness, that just makes you a fat AB, in my opinion. Exhibit 331. Y'all hanging in there? It's just a lot of nonsense. Ethan Rorschach's dog, hashtag Boar Lodge. Exhibit 332. UA Crimson Tide reposted Chloe. Sebastian Rogers has been missing for 1 year. He was last seen at his home in Hashville, Tennessee on February 25th, 2024. He is now 16 years old. He loves cats, fishing, and music. He has missed a year of holidays. Share his face, search a fable, keep the focus on him. Amber Alert. This says True Crime Sisters. Sebastian Rogers, Hendersonville, Tennessee. Exhibit 333.
One check.
Epic, said Barbecue Lady. Women are
052 677.
Women are hiring private security guards from an app like Uber that allows them to choose what their bodyguard wears. Dr. Fauci and John Bolton should look into this. The app allows users to choose which bodyguard picks them up, what they wear, where they go, and how long they show more. Oh, and how long it's not how long they show more. It's not how long and you can show more. Exhibit 334. Barbecue Lady, I'd like to know if he's getting his information from my biological mother, because that's reliable. Barbecue Lady reposted, replying to Karma, Reen, and Granny watching. My attorney has everything. All the false accusations are being collected with timestamps, who made the false allegation, where they made the false allegation, and then a screenshot of the false allegation. In my opinion, if my attorney represented me as a plaintiff like their attorney, Exhibit 335. Barbecue Lady, yes. Gross. Seth, the father, karma reflection. Seth, the father of missing Sebastian Rogers, being a pervert on panel. Everyone denied him acting like he was Wing off on panel. Here you go. Gross. There, that's so wrong. Poor Seth. Exhibit 336. I'm giving this to my attorney. You're harassing me. And that's from Barbecue Lady. Barbecue Lady, deflecting from the horrible show put on from an unprepared attorney who got yelled at by 3 well-seasoned, knowledgeable attorneys with over 100 years of experience isn't going to change the judge's decision. She will rule based on what was presented in court. Exhibit 337. Remember, they were asking the relief from them discussing the case. So that's why they're showing this evidence, is that the case is being discussed and all of that. Imagine being a plaintiff. Barbecue Lady, imagine being a plaintiff in a case where you continue to bully and harass a defendant, including you admit you know they have a mental illness, and you still continue to bully and harass them, along with defaming them, inciting others to bully and harass them through engagement. Exhibit 338. Barbecue Ladies Community. Hold on. Barbecue Ladies Community. 76 subscribers. If you are a drama starter, my mods will block you. If I see you starting drama, you'll be hearing a special song. If you are a drama starter, my mods will block you. If I see you starting drama, you'll be hearing a special song. $5.39 a month, 5 customized perks. This plan is for you if you stand on integrity, honesty, and loyalty. If you join all the lives, you are appreciated, and we will have exclusive emojis as well. Subscribe, 10% off. The creator will upload videos visible only to the subscribers, and like they have Nick on there. There's our stickers. Ouch. Exhibit 339. continued, and this is a different level at $8.99. Again, they'll get uploaded videos, and there's Nick on there. Watch sub-only videos. Okay. Sub-only live chats. There's the stickers. Show your appreciation with gifts. Exhibit 340. B. Sunflow. Never heard of these people before. Says he has traveled 12 times prior to search for Sebastian, asking for donations. Anyone else heard of him? It's Integrity Canine Services. Integrity Canine Services has traveled from Illinois to Tennessee and Mississippi a total of 12 times to search for Sebastian. They will make another trip this week to search. They do not accept any money from the family or loved ones. It is strictly done on a voluntary basis. Please consider donating to help with the expenses. Please consider donating to help with the expenses of traveling to help find Sebastian. Your donation is tax deductible. Help us find Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. John Blevins, handler, Malice Canine. We volunteer our time and services. Please consider donating. Ethan reposted Vern Gilbert. I called this guy. He is not registered as a nonprofit. His dog is not certified. He would not provide certification credentials for himself or his dog. He said he has made several trips to search for Sebastian Rogers on behalf of Seth Rogers. B. Sunflower says, never heard of these people before. Oh, so it's the same one. And there's Web Sleuth, the same one, saying he's going to be on in 15 minutes. And this time Rorschach's dog is reposting it. And here's Ethan, hashtag Green Team, hashtag Ask Clown Intelligence Agency, hashtag at night. And there's the Green Team. I don't know why they tag us too. They'll tag saying like at Green Team or at Green Team, and then they tag us. Exhibit 341. At UA Crimson Tide, Kelly Avellino. Oh, tomorrow will mark 1 year since Sebastian Rogers was last seen at his home in Sumner County. The boy with a magnetic smile has captured hearts across the country as the search continues. I am sitting down with his mother tomorrow night, Tuesday at 9 p.m. Kelly Avellino. Tomorrow will mark 1 year. Okay, same one. And then Tuesday at 9 p.m., Fox Nashville. Exhibit 342. Oop, sorry. Barbecue Lady. 15 minutes of fame. If you even for a second that I give a flying F about 15 minutes of fame, you're sadly mistaken. I am so glad you think you're an effing expert on my life, my thoughts, my feelings, and my intentions. All these people out here hiding behind fake A screen names. Exhibit 343. Barbecue Lady. Your defamation isn't helping their case. Replying to Callie Cat. Barbecue Lady replying to Callie Cat. And Val, Gal, SoCal. No one was live streaming or recording any effing thing. Run along back home now. Exhibit 344. Barbecue Lady. What are you doing here? Someone said you were me. Then I think they implied you were maybe one of my kids. Shaking my head. People are, and they think they know everything. Exhibit 345, Barbecue Lady. I saw their reactions when the only piece of evidence was entered and accepted. One thing anyone could ask about me is I have receipts longer than all the receipts from CVS in one day, maybe 2 days worth, even things people deleted. Remember that preservation letter was sent out. Exhibit 346. I'll be back in just a couple minutes, y'all. Barbecue Lady, and all the attending plaintiffs heard it as well. Imagine hearing attorneys tell your attorney they have the worst filing in 50 years they ever saw. We all heard him get yelled at. They literally told him this is not RICO. Then he didn't meet any of these 35 things. Barbecue Lady. And they're pointing this out because they want relief of them discussing the case, the court hearings. You really need to be careful who you believe to retrieve factual information. Amen to that. Especially in this case, there's so much misinformation. Purposely leaving out the question that was being answered and then fabricating what you believe the context was and then publicly lying about me is exactly why I take screenshots of everything. It says Cali Cat 1974 has you blocked. Thanks for copying out the real context of the question asked, to which I was answering. The question asked me was if reporters with news cameras were there in court, to which I replied, no cameras. Please don't twist my words to fit your effed up defamatory narrative. Thanks. Exhibit 347. That was not a live streaming or recording from the courtroom. That was someone's effing television who was on panel. And you can't splice things together that are hours apart and think you can make a sentence. But hey, believe what you want. I stand on my statement. Exhibit 348, Fox Nashville. Interview tonight at 9 with the mother of Sebastian Rogers. Fox 17 News sits down with Katie Proudfoot to talk through everything involved in her son's case, including surveillance video released just days ago, ongoing public scrutiny, and where the search goes from here. Oh, there it is. Couldn't find my cursor for a second there. Ethan reposted, I love dogs, replying to @FibFrank. Roney said he still does not know why Nick the Hat singled him out, but he considers him a con man interested only in his own agenda. Roney added that he thinks Nick the Hat does deserve jail time, but that was secondary to his reputation as a journalist journalists being forever tarnished. The most important thing to come to me from this entire ordeal is that as a result of your conviction, you have been proven to be a liar, a coward, and branded as a fake journalist with not one single ounce of credibility, Roney said. I can stand here totally satisfied knowing that anything you write, publish, or report in the future will be laughed at. Exhibit 349, SF. Remember those guarantees from certain accounts last week? But no one is But no one is giving up. As promised, now is a good time to give you an update on the investigation.
Director, put an OTA in the car for me, please. And clear us when I assist.
Oh, J is for Justice posted SF for this one. Okay. He says, but no one is giving up. As promised, now is a good time to give you an update on the investigation. Speculation and rumors continue to run rampant on social media. Bogus videos surfaces, false leads, baseless accusations. If you are hoping for some new revelation here, you will be disappointed. I am simply spelling out the latest factual details from those closest to the ongoing investigation. This past week, I spoke exclusively with Sumner County Sheriff Eric Craddock, EMA Director Ken Widener, District Attorney Ray Whitley, and my sources inside the TBI. Here now is what they tell me. It is unknown if Sebastian, who would now be 16, is alive or dead. After a year, this is not a cold case. It remains active with detectives chasing down all leads. Sadly, in recent months, those leads called in by the public have slowed to a trickle. The case is not a criminal investigation. There remains no evidence of foul play. Sebastian's mother, stepfather, and biological father are not suspects and have cooperated. I know people are frustrated that there is not more to tell. This sentiment remains. A 15-year-old boy with autism does not vanish. Could he have run away? Was he abducted? How on earth do you explain it? I wish I could, but I can't, and neither can those investigating the case. They have tracked down every lead, searched every viable area, questioned dozens of people, and have found nothing. This was, I believe, from Nick Barris, a post. Okay, Exhibit 350. This is the last page of this one, and I think we're going to end there. We'll read the update one more time for people who missed it. Barbecue ladies, you asked Seth if he told the potential employer they could contact RHVFV, and Seth answered to you that they could contact his employer. That is a lie. Also, QB8880 is live right now. We're on panel debunking all Seth's lies if you want to come over and box. You all hung in there. You all hung in there. I am using Broadcastify. Yes, I am. I don't know what. I am using Broadcastify, YouTuber. So that is where we're going to end it for tonight, you all. We were on earlier. Your girl's tired. Now, is the answer to my questions on her thumbnail? Scanner is on. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Sassy, I don't know what you're saying. Okay. Hi, Kay Vickery. Okay, you all. I know. We get called green people. We do. The green team. And tagged. I love you all too. You all, thank you so much for a great day together. It's our second live together, and I really appreciate it. Pink Butterfly, you be safe. You've got a tornado warning coming. We'll be thinking of you, praying for you, sending good vibes. All of you, please stay safe in the storms tonight, honestly. And I will see you tomorrow because I'm still on break. Well, I just started my break. So I will see you all tomorrow. But let me read that update for those who just came in, because that was a pretty important update from at night. Let me see if that's the one. Yes. For immediate release. April 2nd. At Night responds to baseless claims by Chris Proudfoot regarding the $447,000 reward for missing teen Sebastian Rogers. Hendersonville, Tennessee. At Night, in collaboration with Dog the Bounty Hunter, has issued a strong response to recent remarks made by Chris Proudfoot, the alleged stepfather of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Proudfoot vanished from the Proudfoot residence on February 25th, 2024. Mr. Proudfoot has publicly mocked and belittled. Sorry, I have to take a drink. Hold on one second. I need my water. Hold on. Mr. Proudfoot has publicly mocked and belittled the $447,000 reward offered for credible information leading to the recovery. They said the alleged stepfather. I just wanted to point that out. That was the alleged stepfather. Mr. Proudfoot has publicly mocked and belittled the $447,000 reward offered for credible information leading to the recovery of his missing stepson. A reward that exists because of the failure under his roof. That was all in bold. A reward that exists because of the failure under his roof. He has called it a joke, in quotes, a remark as outrageous as it is revolting. And see, I understand that, because I don't understand a parent minimizing a reward, because you want to entice people to come forward, not discourage, right? So I don't understand. I can't wrap my head around a parent minimizing a reward. He is called a step parent. Let it be crystal clear. So they're using CP's own language. This reward is real, active, and growing, backed by Dwayne Dog the Bounty Hunter Chapman at night and an expanding coalition of American citizens desperate to find a child who disappeared on Proudfoot's watch. For a man who has done nothing to advance the search, Mr. Proudfoot has had no hesitation in undermining those who have given everything to it. He and his wife, Katie Proudfoot, have refused help, rejected direct offers from Dog the Bounty Hunter, lied about their cooperation, and aligned themselves with YouTube disruptors and conspiracy profiteers rather than true investigators, volunteers, or the public. Now they insult the very people searching for their son. At Night is actively exploring civil legal options against Mr. and Mrs. Proudfoot for their defamatory conduct, willful misrepresentation, and interference with the search for Sebastian. Boom. Their repeated lies and coordinated distractions have placed legitimate efforts and the safety of the public in harm's way. This is not merely negligent, it is dangerous, and we will not tolerate it. Every dollar of this reward represents urgency, action, and the commitment of those who refuse to let a 16-year-old boy vanish without a fight. If the Proudfoots are incapable of supporting this effort, the least they can do is refrain from spreading misinformation. It says Sebastian is still missing. The reward is real. The stakes are serious. So we'll see if we see any litigation or if things stop. Hello, Concern K. How are you? Hello, Raw Beanie. T. Lee. Welcome in, everyone, and I appreciate you all being here. That's quite an update, isn't it? Quite an update. So we are going to end it here this evening. Thanks for being here. Keep Sebastian in your prayers, your thoughts tonight. Anyone searching, that any of the nonsense can go away so we can just simply be all talking about the search, okay? And pray for the family members that are missing him, looking for him. I appreciate all of you being here, but that was I've been saying all along, I don't understand why people would minimize a reward. I just don't understand it. And especially if it's your child, or stepchild or anything. And yes, Whispering Winds, I am, and I've been texting her. Thank you for saying that. So I just can't. I, as a parent right now, if it was 447, would be screaming, "Help me get it to $500,000!" It's almost $500,000, but not, calling it a joke. So I think that we're going to see a lot more nonsense coming down. Not nonsense, but they're going to stop the nonsense, I hope. So thanks for being here. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. You are Sebastian's Army. Keep sending out those flyers. Remember, if you need flyers, we are Sebastian's Army at gmail.com, and that's also where you can get a bracelet, okay? We are Sebastian's Army at gmail.com. That's where you can get your flyers. I know, Concern. Yes, you are so right. Okay, everyone, have a great night. Mods, thank you for 2 amazing lives. You did a great, great job. And Austin Shea, let me end here. You said, Town Chat Cafe says, I'm just totally speechless tonight, just hearing about all this overwhelming drama. Poor Sebastian. I know. And you imagine that it has to go to a judge for it to stop. I can only imagine. In my opinion, if the Proudfoots and the family do not get charged, lawsuits may fly. Don't know. I don't know, my friend. I wouldn't. Oh, more drama, right? Thank you all for being here. Yes, our friend is sick. Yes, she needs some prayer. So thank you all. Hi, Jackie Peel. And I'm going to say goodbye to all, and I will see you tomorrow. Keep keeping on, and you take care of yourselves. Talk soon. Sebastian's Army.